Greetings in the name of Yahusha Mashiach, Melech of Yasharal, Cohen forever according to the order of Melchizedek. All esteem, honor, and glory unto our Lord Yahuwah. My name is MELEK Shelomoh. This is MELEK Shelomoh Trading. Today is the 29th of April, 2025.
Sweet ES buyers at
It's 11:18 a.m. Eastern Time,
$5,558.
and let's just play this risk disclosure before we get started.
General disclosure. All MELEK Shelomoh Trading LLC materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Risk disclosure. Trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
All right, so now we have that out of the way. Let's jump into some analysis. So let's see, let's start from the ETH open here. So I was looking at a potential selling climax here at the ETH low, the overnight low, which is approximately, let's see. It's not gonna show me it, I'm highlighting it. Come on. All right, so let's go over here. So overnight low is 55.2150. So I was looking at a potential selling climax there. We have heavy volume. Well, heavy volume for the ETH. You see there it's lower than the RTH open, but a lot of volume for the ETH. It maxed out here.
Boom.
So we have
Sweet
buying
ES
support.
sellers at $5,557.05.
So with this buying support here, coming down from kind of, I would say, yeah, it's a downtrend in the ETH. We have buying support, so I will consider that a selling climax right there. Then we pushed up here and we created the automatic rally. So selling climax before the open, automatic rally here. And now we get something like a uptrust action. This is the secondary stop. So the secondary stop is happening basically in the middle of this automatic rally. So I would say there's definite buying pressure inside there, because I would say that this should come down here around this level to show a little more bearishness. For it to stop this at this level here with iceberg buyers and stuff, this is showing buying strength, right? So with that being said, we pushed up here, we created the automatic, the uptrust action, which is breaking above the automatic rally. Now, all of this is happening around overnight high Camarilla R3, right? And yesterday's high. We haven't taken out yesterday's high or Camarilla R3, but we're getting a little distribution pattern here. So let's open this up a little bit. Now, I could potentially take a Black Sun strategy here, but I'm thinking we're going to head up to these liquidity levels, this big liquidity here, Camarilla R4, and that would create maybe like a uptrust at this level where we would really start distributing. So this could be around here, could be possibly in a distribution pattern. This would be let's say it's the preliminary supply or the buying climax, right? What we will get is a move here to the upside, which would create an uptrust, and then we would start distributing from there, right? Or maybe we would potentially get a buying climax and then develop an uptrust up there. So I'm just not comfortable with this setup right now, because if we're going to create a bigger secondary test, right, or secondary stop, let's say this isn't the secondary stop, and we're going to create the secondary stop back here at Camarilla S3 and the overnight low. It's seeming that it's going to do that right now, but we're running into VWAP and this pink line right here, that's VPOC. Right, that's from the ETH session, anchored from the ETH session, right? So VPOC just moved up. So I'm thinking maybe I should hold off a little bit because there is some rotational action going on here. This is a setup, it being by the automatic rally and creating an uptrust action. We could get a move back down, right? But to me, it's just not a perfect setup. I'm thinking it's gonna probably get back up to this level. Buyers are gonna take it up to this level and then we'll start distributing. So if we do get support here, this is gonna reinforce that this is VWAP, right? VWAP and VPOC. And this is also that white line right there, is that white and yellow line is also VWAPs anchored from the London session, which is the white line, and the yellow is anchored from the ETH session, right? So the green one is anchored from the RTH session. So we have three VWAPs right there. You could follow it: RTH, London session, and the ETH, right? So it's green, white, and yellow. They're all coinciding right now, so there is no discrepancy with the volume weighted average price from the ETH open to the London session to the RTH session. They're all in sync right now. It's creating the VPOC is anchored from the ETH session open, that pink line, and it's all coinciding right here at, let's see, approximately 55.53, which is around the overnight VPOC as well. So we're getting some kind of accumulation here. We're probably going to hit this target. They're showing in the book, they're advertising in the book that they want to get up to 5,600. So I'll wait to see when we get up there. Let's see what happens, because if I try to take this distribution pattern, like let's say I consider this uptrust action here at Camarilla R3 a distribution pattern, I still have to consider that there's a lot of buying in the market coming off of this this potential, hold on, coming off of this potential selling climax, creating an automatic rally, secondary stop, uptrust action. We could possibly retest here, hold at this level, and push up to get these targets. Now, if we do get these targets, that's when I want to start looking for uptrust action or buying climax, creating an automatic reaction, uptrust, run some stops above here, pull back, LPSY, and start coming down. So maybe that'll start happening around maybe 2 p.m. So today I'm not jumping into any trades, just waiting to see how this is playing out. And yeah, so maybe I'll make another video later on. If I take another trade, I'll give you a recap. So this is basically a prelude of what's to come, right? So that's what we're looking for, possible distribution action up here at 5,600. All right, y'all, it's Mikael Shalomo, MELEK Shelemoh Trading. You all trade safe and stay blessed. Shalom.